Hey, Gremlin here with Hunter. Welcome back to FlatWorld. So we haven't recorded in a few days real time. Have done a few things. The most significant thing probably is we got this entirely cleared out. So that's 200 meters wide, for 4,000? I don't know, I could check this. No, it must be 40,000. I don't know what it is. It's 200, yeah, 40,000. Times three because, well, we'd had the last two layers done. We got the top one done. Now nothing spawns down there. There are animals because they spawned outside and fell in, or they were on top of us when we took out the grass. So it's reasonably safe. There's actual. Let me get over to the lift and point something out. I did cut out call it a ramp, even though it's really not. It's not even a staircase. I cut out this bit and brought my horse down here. Went for a wander. Got a few neat things, all of which are worth mentioning. But yeah, that's just the width for horses. It does mean anything in here could get back out, which is maybe not the best news. And, oh, and then these shadows are kind of why we want this, but for the lack of spawning surface down here, we get monsters all to hell every time there's something I can spawn on. This, apart from maybe, possibly, no, that's glass. Yeah, there's nowhere anything can spawn. Yeah, I took my horse out, wandered for an hour or two, went to a few villages, went south this time, and apparently I hadn't because I immediately found some neat stuff just a couple of villages away. So, my horse, for one thing, has diamond armor because that was available. You probably, oh, I got a bunch of saddles, but that happens. I put them in the fishing thing here, I think, where I keep my saddles, I guess. Yeah, this guy now has armor, which helps a little. I found a couple of diamonds, so we could do like an enchanting table, which I hate, but we could do it. Found, trying to think what else I found of any real immediate importance. Maybe not much. The rest, we got some traders, so I got, well, these things, which I think you can just put them on grass or whatever, but it's technically, it's an oak tree, but it's a mangrove tree. No, it isn't oak. I'm thinking of a swamp tree. It's a different kind of tree. We could talk about it. I'm not sure if you can get seeds back from it, or saplings, or whatever the hell these are. I don't know how you get more of them. They're new enough, I just don't know much about them. A trader had, well, that. When did we get... I got more jungle saplings from a trader. Seems like there was something else like that, but the important thing, I guess, is a trader had pumpkins. So I got a pumpkin. And the important thing about pumpkins, apart from that we didn't have them, I got them planted here, is they've changed pumpkins in recent years, I guess at this point. If you snip one of these, it becomes an old pumpkin. You get the pumpkin seed. That's why I have 11. I don't need these seeds, by the way, but every pumpkin gives you 4 seeds if you destroy it, and I've got enough everywhere in the world, so no, that's just using up space. The thing about this is now if I grab that and then I'll grow back because that's how things work. If I do this, I can't see. I look like this because that's important. But because I look like this, Endermen don't know I exist. So, and I can hit F1 if I do want to see, but then I lose the damn crosshairs, so it's a trade-off. Um, can I like... Yeah, neat. So that's something worth considering when we go to the end, which at this point could be just about any time. I think as far as preparation, we've got oodles of arrows stored up. Don't have an infinite bow, I have a mending bow, and after 111... I keep thinking that's when we got mending, but we got mending in the combat update in 1.9. Technically, the combat update was a net positive, except that it had the combat update in it. We have, 40-odd stacks of arrows, so we're not going to run out of arrows immediately. I took apart the lava thing that was doing 4 cauldrons of lava, moved him over here really stupidly, because now we have 36, well, 72 sources of lava. But that means I used up all of the damn stalactites, and we only have this. However, 4 of these things make a cube that you need to make more of these. There's a villager now. I don't know when this started happening, but we have a villager that has those dripstone blocks for sale. So we could go over to the village. I meant to make a note on our little wall of our to-do list, because we don't have, we haven't been fishing much, so we still don't have squid ink to make books that we can write in. I'll just make a note right now. More specialized villages could be done. And what that means, let me get over there because I have to roll a loud minecart half a kilometer. Although, there's a snapshot out. I haven't looked at it personally, but I've heard it's a thing. Slow, be right back. Ugh. So the snapshot, are you following me?
No.
Okay. That's, out, I guess. Has the option, we are so full. Oh, that's hilarious. Has the option to change the speed of minecarts. They default to 8, which is like 8, really? 8 meters a second? Okay. We can go anywhere from like 1 meter a second, because who doesn't want to go slower, up to a kilometer a second. And since this is about half a kilometer from back there, and it handles corners well, I've heard. It doesn't matter that you're turning 90 degrees in an instant. I could be from here to there in half a second, like all things being equal. If you figure, not a lot of lag, level ground, that sort of thing. There should be, let me have some money. There should be a, I have money, but still, actually I'm going to keep that money, so, there should be, please get up, a guy in here. I'm trying to think which one it is. It's one of the ones we only have one of, so I think it's a, oh, I gotta wait for him to clock in wherever the hell they work. I'll know him if I see him. It's not him, because he's the shepherd. And he's the wrong shepherd. Oh, that reminds me. Well, there was the other important thing I got, but it wasn't like a surprise. It was why I did it. Let's grab something while they're busy anyway. And where did I put it here? Yeah, I should have seen that when I was looking. So actually I've got extra gonna fall. Okay. I went village to village, get out of the damn way, getting these things, because this way, and actually let me just have that one, because we're about to, this can be the corner weird thing that we only need one of. Excuse lots. I should have done this before I was sleeping. I forgot. This will give us basically 19 clerics, and then it won't matter if they steal each other's jobs, because there will be 19 jobs. Please, the hell move. If I hit these people, we have that problem. Anyway, now we should have at any given time, yeah, like 19-ish clerics who, at minimum, we can get redstone from them. Now, as we open them up, we can get, if the randomality works out correctly, we can get ender pearls and whatever else they might have. And that leaves me 1, because that's how that works. Yeah, who the heck? It's not you. No, it's not you anyway. What? See, this is the problem with job theft. But someone around here ought to have... And I want to say it's the, that guy.
I think so, yeah.
Is that a mason? Is that what those are? What's a mason look like? Where the hell is he? So if I can find him before he clocks in, I can do this twice. I don't see... I'll look for him. Hang on. It might be him. Is it? Don't move. It is, but he stole his job. That's the problem, is we gotta So the reason I want more... He'll clock in at some point, I'll know where he is. The reason I want more specialized villages is kind of that. Kind of that we have all of this iron. You're completely full on iron. And we do have guys in this one village that will buy this stuff. And the way that happens is you get a tool guy buy... You throw 10 emeralds at pretending to buy some stone tools, and that's the end of that. But after that, they buy iron, which gets rid of it for us and gives us lots of money. This, by the way, is essentially done. I don't think it's quite... I think they have enough food. Ignore the iron guys, 187 against 240, I guess. This should have a couple hundred villagers. It doesn't have that. A couple hundred librarians, in fact. So I do have food in here, but I think they have enough from what I've already given them. They just got to get through it. And then, well, we have the tools and weapons we need. We can get whatever we get from these people. And the weapons guys in the back. That gives us pretty much every book you could ever possibly buy, which means everything but like that slow sand speedy, whatever the hell. Are you the right one, or are you still the job thief? Who's the right one? Where the hell is he? This is wrecking my plan. So if we do like a third village, we could do just two. Let me find this guy. Found him. So I'm gonna buy whatever he'll let me buy. Which is that, I guess. Oh, sick, that's more than I'll ever need. Cool, done. Anyway. Kind of plane in the distance, I don't know if it's picking up. Anyway, it's circling back. Okay, one sec. Alright, I think we're clear. Get in there with stuff I don't need on me. Put that back where I can use it. Okay, so I've got the bunch of dripstone. I didn't realize I'd get that many. That's cool. Yeah, I would not hate being from here to there in half a second, but instead, be right back. Okay, god, man. Yeah, upgrading would be Kitty Hawk to Concord. I would like that a lot. Can't do it, by the way. Because it's going to be, if we get it, it's going to be like... I can't even, like, autofill this, but it's going to be game rule, minecart, something or other. We don't have cheats, so I can't do it. That would be something I would open up cheats for long enough to do it. By the way, the middle of those villages where the golems actually happen, if I didn't have torches on the ground, create massive shadows. So we could, from down there, I can point this out. I can go down this way fastest, technically. We don't die. Oh, this is all full of mostly dirt. One of them's half full of slime balls and I guess that. And
there's a couple of chests that held the village.
Yeah, when you dismantle the village, it just became these. Over there, and then we have animals. Nothing spawns on this. Nothing at all, ever. The animals in here kind of were in here as we took out what was the ceiling at the time. They just fell down as we got rid of the grass they were standing on. But stuff on the perimeter can fall in, and for the most part can't get out, although I did, to get the horse out there to look at the world, make this little, call it a ramp, staircase. It's a way for a horse to get out. In is just fall in, it doesn't hurt it too much. So, yeah, if we want to go look at stuff, we can do it. We could also do more than just have this be empty. We could build up a lot of stuff. And we could expand it, this being 200 squared. Oh, and then there's, in the far corner, which if I went all the way over there would kill time for sure, there's a tunnel opening right there that goes all the way to 0 by 0 under the one village. So we have that at least to get back and forth without getting slimed to death. But we could, I've got like a good shovel now. It lasts for probably 4,000 uses before I have to worry about mending. We could dig out, starting from the corner with the horse ramp, technically all the way to like that, over to about somewhere over there. It would be at least 10 times what we've already done, so we've already done thousands. I mean, I could check. My half, is it items? Is, well, it's two things, because there's grass and there's dirt. They're different, so it counts for some. I got one pumpkin. I've got dirt's 30,000. Grass is going to be another massive number. Maybe I missed it. Maybe not. So 30,000 plus. It's in here somewhere. Oh wow! It was mostly because the grass grew onto the dirt as we were working, I suppose.
Yeah.
So 67,000 essentially is what I. And then you've probably got the same number again. Let's give me a sec to think about how I want to do this. Hang on. Okay, yeah, this is actually going to be easy. This can come down in a minute, actually. So, yeah, I moved the lava there. That, by the way, is you just build the glass container, fill it in with cobblestone, have a lava bucket, remove one cobblestone, put it down, and then just keep doing that so that you don't miss any, because they all have to be source blocks. This has to be like this, real quick, because I got torches down there. And, oops. And of course you can make these, we've done it, out of 4 stalactites. But, if you can buy them, then that just saves me time. I don't know when we got that, I have no idea when. It might have been the day we got dripstone for all I know, I just never saw it before until this map. I don't deal with masons much because, especially in a world like this, how much clay could you ever hope to get? But
I accidentally got some from one of the houses.
yeah, but some is like compiling it into a cube. You'll never get a whole stack out of it. It just takes forever to accumulate that. Because you're going to get like 3 or maybe a cube per village. Like if it has a mason. It's just 2 or 3. I guess if you silk touched it, you could just get cubes, but still. How much did I wash out? Did I make any mistakes?
Just the one torch.
Okay.
As far as I can tell. Yeah.
Do you know where it went?
It went over the edge, so I put a new one in this.
Okay, that works. Anyway, now I can take these out entirely. That can go anytime, by the way. And these should be... Oh, I gotta back off a little. It'll kill me. It killed me. Well, it hurt me. Yeah, this is a little awkward, but the nubs stay in place because they're too far up to reach without jumping. On which note, because they're like basically half a block until they grow, and then they're a full block with half a block at the end of it. Now, if I get into position, which I think is here, just jump place, jump place, jump place, and so on. Which is boring, so I'll be right back. And that one. Yeah, it didn't even hurt my armor. It's a little awkward to work with. Don't ever need to be up there again that I can think of. I got all the stuff replaced, right? Probably. So our spawning block here doesn't have to exist anymore. Nighttime and rain. We could, we got a few minutes left. And with the right jump cuts, I can make something work pretty well. Let's take a nap, come back in the morning, and talk about something we can build real quick. Hang on. So yeah, we have lists of, including more villages, but that will take an hour to build. Given the time we have, the fastest of, well, the dripstone's essentially done, actually. Let me, in case I think of anything else we need to care about, I'll just leave that in place to remind me to keep an eye on it. I guess we're still growing the stalactites. Spider Killer isn't tremendously difficult, but I think the cactus thing is probably faster, so let's just do that. For that, I'm going to need cacti, water, those are easy to carry, some fence posts, some hoppers, a lot of glass, and just do 9. Believe me, that'll add up. Oh, do we have a bunch of fence? Oh, we have all the oak ones, so we can just make some.
You want me to go downstairs and get the fences I cut down?
How many are there? Oh, I got 20 right here. That's more than enough.
Oh, okay.
And I got some hoppers. Give me a stack of them. And I have that much glass, which I can't imagine is enough, but we'll find out. If you want to go get me some glass, it would probably be wise. Just like a stack.
Alright.
Go find a spot that I can do... Oh yeah, we built out a bit, by the way. Should be obvious. But we have a whole bunch of grassland up here now. We're going to keep at that. Because, no, shadows no longer matter down there, so... Not here, anyway. It's not huge, overall. I can just do it right here. Yeah, oh, I need a box or two. Let me get a box, hang on. Alright, so this doesn't even have to be that tall. I usually do make it kind of tall because I associate it with an ovenator, but since we don't exactly have that yet, I'm not sure how we're going to do it. Let's just think this is going to be 3 cacti wide. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because spaces. I'm going to center it on that then. So, oh, I need sand. I forgot all about it. Cactus, space, cactus, space. Probably a box. We can just do it this way. Let me get the sand before I try climbing anything. Alright, given how we're doing this with cactus, space, cactus, hopper, just going to go here like this, and that still opens because that's how things are. Technically, I think it can be just that high off the ground. I don't see why it has to be any taller. Can't think of a good reason for it, so we'll just do that. With this, we're just going to go back. Okay. There'll be glass here and, well, somewhere around here on this latitude. The stuff's going to go in here because there's going to be a cactus here and a space so they don't hurt each other, and a cactus and a space and a cactus and a space. And because of the way water taxi cabs around, we're going to need this, you'll understand, as we finish this up. With that part done, let me have what glass I do have, and we're going to have to map this a bit. For one thing, before I lose control of something, let's put that there and then pick this back up and then get it back because it's in there now. The perimeter of this, well, where's the torch? That helps me think. It's right there, apparently. Okay, so cactus, space, cactus, space, cactus, space cactus. New from Marvel. Why the hell not? Space cactus, space cactus, space, and cactus. Which means now I can just do this while I'm waiting for the glass to show up. Sand, 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 and sand. And I'll put the cacti in when I'm not jumping around at the cacti. Or at the space. Throw it in the box and I'll get it. Okay. That's weird. I would have thought it would connect to what I'm holding. Okay, we want this because we don't want water getting out, because there will be water. So everywhere in a square is going to be like this. And then don't fall down there. And no. 2. Is that an Enderman happening somewhere? What am I hearing?
I don't know.
I don't either. Glass. It doesn't have to be glass. I just happen to like it. It looks good in the end.
In there.
In what?
You missed a spot in the middle.
Oh, probably. Oh, yeah. Okay. So that is all of that. It might be outside the window somewhere. Maybe we got raccoons again. I have 59 left. That's enough. So we'll just make a big glass wall to contain everything. And once I have that, where's time looking? 5 minutes. We're good.
Fortunately, I don't hear anything.
Oh, then it's probably outside and probably not loud enough for you to hear it. Okay, that is that, and we're done, I think, with glass, apart from looking around to make sure I'm not hilariously wrong. Should be good. Let's find out. Water goes right there. Water goes right there. And what'll happen now is the water centers there, so if something's here, it'll end up over that hopper and get pulled in, I think, most of the time. The rest of this is all basically flowing that away, and that's why I needed the 2 extra ones, because the water doesn't technically quite make it, but putting water in these corners causes problems, so this is the best way to handle it. Let me look at this here a sec, hang on. Alright, I think I know what I'm going to do. Let's have the cacti and then have those ready. These guys just go in. And it's okay if they grow because that only helps me at the moment. And then once they're all in, I have those right. Actually, I'll just flip those by hand. Give these a sec to grow. It doesn't really matter which grows first. I've got a method to this, so it'll just work out, but I gotta see something happen. Middle one growing would be best, but there's no hoping. Hang on a sec. Is there anything actually in this box at this point? Can you find out? Can I find out? Nothing good. Okay. Grow, though. Alright, hang on. You know what I could be smart about? Well, there's that. No, it's okay. Let me just get this real quick. And, grow this on the, just right there is great. That'll grow down one. I'm going to go get these stalactites, or these, all of this stuff. One sec. I suppose if you're afraid enough of these landing on you, you could at least just ignore them and just get the ones that are on the ground. It's just as good. And now that we have this many working for us, it doesn't really matter that much. There's 16 at least. 18. I don't know how many I hit because they were different lengths. Good enough. Let's see. Jump and... Nope. Jump in place, etc. Hang on. Yeah, optimally let them grow down enough that you can just hit them from the side so they don't possibly land on you. But we're not there yet because we're still waiting for them all to exist. Sunset, if someone wants to sleep, I'm going to go do this cactus thing real quick. 2.5 minutes. That grew good. Alright, so here's how you do this. Middle one is nice and tall enough, so we'll just put this there. And that's going to kill that one and the one next to it. Same here. And then finally, that one. Then, if we can do it, that one. No, I'm going to go all the way around. And that one. And that is that. I didn't wind up grabbing any amazing one. Now, as these grow, and I'm going to try to hang out for a sec to prove it, I can be down here to do it. What do we have? 9, which is what I use, so let's just put that away. In the seed
There's
vault.
one floating on the glass.
Oh, wait, I don't care.
Okay.
I mean, we could build up, I don't have enough glass on me, but we could build it up so we have more of a retaining wall, but trust me, this is going to be full soon enough. If one of them wants to grow, it'll illustrate. The simple answer is as soon as it's next to a fence post, the fence post wins. It'll break that. Then it probably falls down into the hoppers and that. So that's how it works. Good enough. Alright, let's go make a note or whatever we're doing. Hang on. So this is done. There's really not much else to talk about with it. It's just done. Open space. Spider killer is a little involved, but easy enough. It just takes a lot of material and a little time. Dripstone, it's done. It's not like anything's going to go wrong with it. It's just open. We can add stuff. And we have this many signs to decide what our to-do list is, but we have this for now. Yeah, let me do that. I'm not going to like that I have this written down as something we have to do. Let's just call it bedrocking, which means taking out any spawning surface above the bedrock. That corner for now doesn't suck. But yeah, if we took that all the way to 0 and the other side and just made it huge, it's going to take a long time, like many actual hours, many actual days, maybe. It's not going to be immediate. I don't think it'd be
If I
immediate.
can make a suggestion, we should build a secondary water lift next to the villages if we're going that far.
Yeah, we could do that, and we don't really have to record doing it because we've done it before and it's not a special concept. Not a real special concept.
Because honestly, that vine ladder scares me.
It's concerning, yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. And then you can, you know, the usual like and subscribe and do a cactus thing. And, click the stupid bell for notifications. And we'll see you next time. Did it pause? It did. Bye.